has done a great job in terms of managing such artists as Ludacris and others, also having several independent businesses of his own. One that tends to be in the background is now in the foreground, and we present to you Chaka Zulu.
As a translator of the youth, I make a lot of my money in the music and entertainment field, but we've branched off into wine and spirits, and we've branched off into electronics and real estate and restaurants and a lot of things. But as a youth, when you start trying to put your ideas to something, you start trying to connect it to something. We figure giving a job is really about paying somebody, right? But the opportunity is the new currency. The opportunity for youth, when they have so many things going on in their head and so many opportunities and so many things being brought to them as ways of living life and making money, the opportunity to work is the best currency in the world, whether it's from an internship or $5 a week or whatever it may be. And like I said, it's a confidence builder, it's a lot of things, and we've heard a few stories even about, the hardship of having a job and losing a job, or not necessarily approaching your job in its total aspect, where you were passionate about the idea but wasn't passionate about the execution. All of these things is what jobs and what a lot of the people in this room have applied and helped me do. And as a child who's traveled around this country in various different states and lived and moved around, and when it came time for me to settle here in Atlanta, and I really just started trying to figure out what it was I was gonna do, it just became very important for every single opportunity, whether I was doing it for free, internship, or doing it for the check at the moment. And so I want to applaud and congratulate everybody in here who's ever given a job to anybody. I think you should give yourselves a round of applause for that. You truly may not know the impact of it because everybody doesn't vocalize and everybody doesn't know how to say thank you in a very eloquent way, but you truly are helping. And whether it's one job or 1,000 jobs or you're giving out 1,000,000 jobs, it is all impactful. And finally, what I would like to say is that I appreciate the fact that there are people that are looking inward in our community, and we're developing and taking the intellectual property and the ideas of our community and translating it around the world. And as a person, again, who translates the movement and the energy of the youth, and sometimes you have to make strategic moves to do work as opposed to what you really like to do. But all of it is a part of your process, and if we open our eyes and we learn, and it's not always easy, like we said, you can have successful jobs, lose them, and have to get it back. But if you're passionate and if you stay focused, as well as you're supported by your community, we will all succeed. I do believe that the community is more important than the individual. And so I believe that we should focus on one of that principle and two other principles that I was raised upon, which is collective work and responsibility and cooperative economics. Thank you for this.
A lot of the corporations and individuals I see here has made a great impact on the success of our programs. Today we're highlighting our Moguls in Training program, and I have one of our great leaders, Brandon Hamilton.
I'm a student just a few blocks down at Georgia State University. I'm majoring in computer information systems, and I've been a part of New Look since 2005. I grew up in a single parent home, so ever since I was young, it was kind of just me and my dad against the world. And as I got older, my dad, having to work harder, couldn't always be there to when I wanted or when I needed. So in 2005, I heard about the New Look Foundation. Thought it'd be a good program for me to do over the summer, to keep my nose out of trouble. So since 2005, I've been an active member of the New Look Foundation and now a part of the Moguls in Training program. And I've accomplished a few things, including I just recently completed, I've done a few internships since my junior year in high school, really, with the NHL, WNBA, and recently this summer, GE, just to name a few.
When I saw those two young ladies speaking earlier tonight, a lot of times we give money to organizations and we can't really see the outcome. We can't really understand, what they do, how they do it, but tonight you saw a organization that touched two women's lives, who changed two women's lives. And I was so proud sitting there. And not only did they help the young lady understand that, no, we're not gonna write your business plan for you. We're gonna help you understand how to do it, and you're gonna do it yourself. So they gave her another tool to be successful in life. I think that that's the power of the Urban League. And then the other young lady to say, well, I'm a master baker and I do it better than anybody. That's been the downfall of our people, is that we can do something very well, but we forget it's still about a business. Yeah. It's still about making money. And I'm glad that the Urban League said to her, look, we're gonna make you understand that you're gonna build a business so that you can earn a living and be compensated for making us feel good when we eat your sweets and your desserts. So thank God for this great organization. And I would say to some of these companies out here, like, we should all support the Urban League. Write the checks to the Urban League, because you just saw two great examples of the great work that they do each and every day. And Ms. Johnson, I'm gonna write you a $50,000 check myself. So super job tonight on what you were doing, because that's what it's all about. And I'm gonna just say to you first, congratulations to the other honorees. You honored some incredible people. With me following the Russell family, wow, you're talking about black royalty. That's it right there. You know, that's incredible. Chaka is my man. He's family. I was so proud, man, seeing you. You've grown your business. You've taken our friend Ludacris to a whole nother level. The brand, yourself. You got your son here. That's what the Urban League should be about. And so congratulations to everybody, all the honorees. But I will say this, you saw some clips of Aspire. We just launched. We feel that we're gonna meet the needs and the demands of African Americans out there around the country. When the brother came up and showed you a clip of Jackie Robinson, and the movie is coming out, you know, when I bought the Dodgers, I said, wow. Don't you guys do this to me. I'm glad it's a lot of us here. That's all. When I bought the Dodgers, boy, I tell you, and seeing Jackie Robinson in that clip really brought it home for me, the impact of what Jackie did on the field to be the first. And then what I'm trying to do with the Dodgers now. His wife is so proud. When I was a part of that team that bought the Dodgers, to see her cry that night, that day that we had won the bid, and she was so proud to see an African American be a part owner of a baseball team, and especially the Dodgers. And so I am so blown away by that clip. And last but not least, thank you for always supporting me and what I do. Here I am, an African American man trying to make my community better across the country. That's it. I try to prove to other brothers and sisters who are in the sports and entertainment field that we can be more. We can be more. We can do more. And then take care of your money, because I'm about passing on wealth to my children. I'm about making sure that they're ready. And last, creating a legacy. That's what the Dodgers were about. That's what Aspire is about. It's about creating a legacy. sustainable growth. That's all I was looking for. And now I have that. So God bless you guys. Thank you for this honor. And I hope in 2013, everything that all of you guys wish and hope for and pray for, that you get. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. This is the Urban League's 51st Equal Opportunity Day Dinner. The Urban League is a civil rights organization that focuses on economic empowerment. We're all about education, jobs, careers, building businesses, home ownership, and wealth creation. We thank you for being here. Tonight, we are celebrating champions of job creation. Because in order for a family to thrive and live a quality life, you have to have the ability to earn. And so our focus is on organizations and people that support that mission.
First of all, thank you, Nick, for introducing me. I want to thank Nancy Johnson for her invitation, both her and Nick, to honor me and be one of the honorees. I want to congratulate the other honorees, of course, but also the job of the Urban League and what they've been able to do to train our young people so that they can go out into the workforce and get a job, and the many other initiatives that they have at the Urban League. Also, I'd like to, just give a shout out to Mark Moriel, the head of the Urban League nationwide, and the job that he's been doing as well. For me, it's just simple. I love to go back into urban America and create jobs. So I've been doing that for a long time and investing a lot of money here in Atlanta. Probably over the years, it's probably been about over $300 million that we've been able to invest here in Atlanta. Now with Aspire launching, our headquarters are here in Atlanta, and I'm excited about building Aspire and taking a slow, disciplined approach. And Paul, who is heading that up for it, is doing a wonderful job. And then when you think about all the other investments, whether it's 1010, right downtown here, where the Lowe's Hotel is, that's our investment. That's our incredible investment, I should say. We also, the Publix and the mixed use right there by Georgia Tech campus, that's also our project as well. And then all the Starbucks, the movie theaters, and Burger King, on and on and on. We've really had an outstanding run here in Atlanta. We work with the incredible mayors that you've had here, and we're also excited about potential what we can do in Atlanta as well. So again, I want to thank everybody, and I guess I can open it up for questions.
Mr. Johnson, can you tell us what else you have planned for Atlanta?
Well, right now, I'm just always looking for opportunity. There seems to always be a great opportunity here in Atlanta, and the good thing is that we have the money, and now we just have to really do our homework and research what the next thing could be, and who we could partner with, and build a successful business, and put a lot of people to work.
Our state representative, City Councilman Kwanzaa Hall is interested in putting a movie theater on Auburn Avenue, historic Auburn Avenue. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
I had sold all my movie theater business, so at this time I'm not in the business anymore. And I would say that I think he's not to call me. He should definitely do it, but look for somebody else to do it with him. I will give him all the knowledge and how to do it, how to run it, and so on. But now we're at a point now, if the investment is not 50 million and above, we just can't do it. It's got to be 50 million, 100 million, dollars for us to really, we're looking for scale, we're looking for something that we can really pour a lot of money into, make a big impact. And if you look at the Lowe's Hotel and what we've done there, you look at our property near Georgia Tech campus, you know, those are big major properties, and we invested $50 million and more into those projects. And our fund, we raised about $500 million, and so that's on the equity side, and then we raised about $1 billion for the real estate fund. So, and that's what we invested here in Atlanta. So we're looking for big major projects, but at the same time, we will always help out anybody who is trying to do something good in Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, because we do have the expertise. Even if we can't get involved, we can give them the expertise.
I have a question. First of all, congratulations to you on your award. And can you tell us a little bit about Aspire and what type of content you plan to have on Aspire?
Well, you know, the content is so important because if you think about BT, they're doing a wonderful job. And they screw a little younger, and they dominate that young space. And again, Kathy, then when you think about Kathy Hughes and what she's done with TV One, they are a little older than them. And so what we want to do is just be probably right there, a little bit age-wise with TV One, but a little bit older to it. And the content we're looking for is family-driven. Just bring the family back to the TV so that what's missing in the marketplace, what our research has told us is that they want good, wholesome family programming. And so that's what we're going to bring to them. That's what we've been doing for the last 8 months that we've been on. And so it hasn't been a challenge. We started with the reruns, of course, and now we're looking for some original content. So if you have some, look us up.
Question here.